up, y'all? Getting some things set up, and then I'll see you over there. Well, I didn't think this through. I don't think my headset's gonna reach over here. Yeah, I don't know if my headset's gonna reach or not. We'll find out. All right, so I got a new guitar from the pawn shop locally. I've been looking for a guitar for a while. This specific guitar. This is a PRS Mark Holcomb 7-string. Extremely excited to find this. Normally goes for like about $1,100 before tax or anything, shipping any of that stuff. I walked away with this for $560 after tax and everything. So, but B string buzzes a little bit, and that's pretty much all I could find wrong with it. I already checked the intonation, checked all up and down to see for buzzing and neck warping, and unless I just really got unlucky with that one string, it doesn't seem like there's any neck warping because it's literally just sitting on these 3 frets a little bit, and that's what's causing the buzz. So I'm gonna take this thing, not apart, but I'm gonna take the strings off. I'm gonna restring all this, clean it up, maintenance it, etc. Just kind of hang out here. I don't know how to do Jitsi, but if you're on Odyssey, you've got a Discord link. Just have to let me know if you hop in there. I should probably keep all this in here for now. I'll take the strings off and then do general dusting and maintenance. Or dusting and... yeah, maintenance. Tightening bolts, tightening screws and such. Move some of this stuff. See a little better. Yeah, you caught a stream. It sounds terrible, but glad you did. It's a random pop-up stream because I'm maintaining a guitar and figured I might as well go live while I'm doing it since I'm sitting here in my computer room anyway. See, I'm not going to put my headset on for now because no one's in Discord, so I'm not going to waste my time with that. What's up, Maven? On Pilled. Setting up a new guitar. Oh, thanks for the can. That's a can-do attitude. I appreciate that. Oh, Skeeter D. Yeah, this is a guitar cleaning, Skeeter D. I had a pawn shop steal. Local pawn shop had a PRS Mark Holcomb 7-string just on the wall. for literally half the price of what it would cost to get it at base price online. And yeah, there's almost nothing wrong with it. I've got a little bit of a buzz coming from the string hitting the frets up here on the B string. So I get oh, and it does have some cosmetic damage. Like there's a big scratch across it here, and like a bunch of scratches on the back where it probably like was scratching against a belt buckle. But I don't honestly care about that. Wow, and this is strung really bad, which I'm bad at stringing anyway, but I'm gonna do my best. Yeah, I've wanted this specific guitar. Oh, Twitch went down? Well, if Twitch went down, I'm on everything. You can go to Odyssey, Pilled, YouTube, Facebook. Yeah, I think that's it. Odyssey, Pilled, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. Cool. Yeah, Odyssey, Pilled, YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook. Just any of those. I don't think it'll drop on Odyssey or Pilled. Honestly, this might be too thick of a gauge for this guitar. I mean, it could be some of the reason this is buzzing. Yeah, I'm not all that concerned about how it looks on Twitch or how it goes on Twitch. I just, if that drags people to the good sites, that's fine. I probably don't have the capability to be multi-streaming like I do, or have the settings right, but I don't know. I'll get there. I'll figure it out eventually. What's up, Video Demon Slayer? You get to watch me set up this new guitar. What I had previously and what's on all of the American Ink recordings is an agile, and that's about as much as I know about it. Brian, our bass player, got it off of a ex-bandmate of his, and that's what I used on everything so far. This guitar is significantly better than that. Sounds significantly better. Plays significantly better. I'm excited to get this one going. Yeah, you can see the agile. You can see in any of our videos, any of the videos that has us actually physically playing, like Freedom on Fire or Lethal Injection. Yeah, this is my dream guitar. I like the best 7-string I could have, and got it at a pawn shop. Just amazing. A local pawn shop. I live like in a little country town. Hey, thanks, Pilled. Like actually Pilled. I'm glad to be on Pilled too, and you can thank Maven for that. I'll give her credit. She's here. Maven's the one that convinced me to start streaming on Pilled and gave me the capability to do so. Yet, if anybody knows what the Mark Holcomb 7-string is, let me know so I can. And if you haven't heard what I got it for, let me know and I'll tell you. Oh, this one's already. Yeah, if this drops on Twitch, A, I don't care, and B, it won't on Pilled. I imagine it's going pretty well on there, and all the other ones I'm streaming on. Sorry, Pilled. I'm streaming everywhere. I'm to the point now where if I multi-stream though, I can only pick so many because I'm not smart. But I always choose Pilled. It's always on the rotation. I'm getting used to how to use your platform because it's rather simple, honestly. And I like it. Like it a lot. That and your chats are always awesome. Hey, what's up, classical chick? As I was saying, Pilled chat's always really nice. Really interactive, good people. Oh, I got a cookie. Classical chick gave a cookie and thanks Maven. That's awesome. Taking stuff apart, reassembling stuff, cleaning. Thought I ran into my first problem, but it's just no resistance. These tuning pegs are smooth. That would, I can't even say this is really a concern, but I guess it would be the one thing I'm saying, or I would dislike about the Mark Holcomb, is that there's no locking tuning pegs. And like on the 6-string PRSs, they all come with locking tuning pegs. But to be fair, this is an SE model, which is technically their cheaper version. I think it's all made in Indonesia. And when I say cheap, I don't mean like you would normally say cheap, as in less expensive. But still high quality. But yeah, it has some wear and tear. There's like a stain. We'll see if that comes out or not on the neck. It's okay, I've got some neck polish. Backwoodsman says you need to switch platforms at some point. Some say you do wrong, think too much, need a place where you don't need to walk on eggshells. Yeah, yeah. Odyssey and Pilled, no need to walk on eggshells on either of those. Pilled more so than Odyssey. It's at this point it's getting even better, and I'm not just saying that because Pilled's watching. I legitimately mean that. Not that Odyssey's had problems. They're doing well, but it's like they're going backwards. I know it's harder to set things up on Odyssey at this point. I don't feel like it was like that originally, but it's harder now. You should definitely restring yours, Classical Chick. It always makes it sound better. It always makes it feel better, too. And Gary and I, the guitar player, have been working on a new song. We actually have like 5 new songs in the works right now, by the way. A lot of stuff. Like, I know we've had a delay in releases compared to how we did the last year, but we have more songs in the works now than we released last year. The newest one's called Eternity. I'll spoil everything. I don't mind. I appreciate y'all hanging out. And it's our most overt Christian song. But I've been working on the guitars on it, and it just hasn't felt right recording it. I mean, I've got it down, it just didn't feel right, and I couldn't figure out why. And then this happened. This guitar happened. I'm like, oh, well, looks like I get to re-record it with a good guitar. And that's not to say that the Agile is not good, because it's obviously served its purpose, but it takes a lot of adjusting to get it to sound decent. This just sounds great out the gate. Oh, hey now. I'm tangled. You should restring your acoustic. I have an acoustic from church. Not the one I play, not my personal one, but just like a church acoustic that the pastor's son just intentionally left at the church. And it's not in good shape, but it's a good guitar. I'm going to set that one up too. I don't know if I'll do that tonight or not. This will probably take me too long, but I'll always do that for another stream. Set that guitar up. I figure at this point I'm going to stream every time I do this. I'm locked in place, sitting here in my computer room anyway, so there's no reason I shouldn't. Oh no! I don't have anything to cut strings with. I guess I accidentally took it out of here. That's not good. Nor do I have pliers. Let me see. Maybe I have another tool in here I could use. What's on this? What do I have here? No. Dang. I have this ridiculous tool with like an axe head on it. It's like a Swiss Army knife with an axe head. Oh, Video Demon Slayer has a Taylor acoustic. That's nice. My personal acoustic is a Gibson. Yeah, Gibson. But I bought it. Oh, let's see. Probably 25 years ago. Yeah, about 25 years. And it's still the one I'm playing. It's gone through some repairs. It's even had its headstock completely snapped off and re-glued on. It sounds fantastic, so I'm not complaining. Can I get a hold of this thing? Trying to straighten this a little bit so I don't scratch things too bad. There are certainly better tools for this, but I don't think ahead. With this, acquiring this 7-string finishes my guitar collection. Because I already have my favorite 6-string, which happens to be a PRS as well. It's a PRS Custom 24. And now I have my favorite PRS 7-string. They made a 7-string a long time ago. It was just awful. Completely awful. It felt terrible. It sounded terrible. They just didn't have it down. This, however, this is what a guitar should be like. Gary just got a new 7-string as well. He was playing a Schecter, like his cheap guitar, and because it wasn't like a high-end Schecter or anything. But now he has a Jackson 7-string, the Jeff Loomis model. So we have upgraded with 2Ds for a double dose of our pimpin'. But it is also a fantastic guitar. I just prefer this. It's definitely more geared towards a lead player, which Gary is the lead player, and this one's certainly geared more towards rhythm, because Mark Holcomb's the one of 3 guitar players for Periphery, which I haven't really heard much of, but I do know it's djenty. It's djenty stuff, so rhythm heavy, and I'm the rhythm player, so that works out. Guitar Hot Rod Camp. I guess you could call it that. I think these strings are older than I thought they were. I'm nervous and excited to find out if I can get this buzz to go away, because, you know, so you're leaning Schecter for your 7. Schecter's fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. Just the pickups that it comes with, I guess depending on one you get. I can't remember which one Gary has. It's not one of the higher end ones. But the generic pickups are not very powerful. They don't sound that good. Is there a reverse capo made yet? I have no idea. But Schecters are heavy too, like as in like physically, the weight of them is heavy. All right, strings off. Now I'm just gonna dust. I'm gonna put this somewhere else so I don't accidentally cut it worse than it already is, or scratch it worse than it already is. So yeah, I have my favorite 6-string. I now have my favorite 7-string. I have a mandolin. I don't know it well enough. I mean, I've learned it pretty well, but I haven't played enough of them to know if I have the mandolin I want. I don't. It's probably not, because it's like the cheapest one you can buy. It's an A style body. I've never played an F style body. I'd like to see what that's like. Yeah, so ideal 6-string, ideal 7-string. I guess getting an ideal mandolin would be next. Les Pauls are heavy guitars too, man. Honestly, the PRS Custom 24 is kind of heavy as well. It's just Schecter's real heavy. A lot of 7-strings just aren't heavy. This one's not. This particular PRS is not very heavy. It's. Let's see. I mean, it's heavier than my acoustic. It's heavier. It's not as heavy as my PRS Custom 24. It's heavier than my Agile, but that Agile weighs nothing. Here, I've got it right over there. One that's on all the videos. And all of our recordings. There you go. This is the Agile. I can't quite see my screen, so hopefully you can see all that. But you know, it doesn't have original pickups because the original ones are just not very good. So classical shit, got a cheap mandolin. You're gonna learn homeschooling takes a lot of time. Yeah, we're homeschooling our kids starting this year as well. I imagine that it's gonna take a lot of time, but it'll be worth the effort. If you're on Twitter, share out the pinned link to this show. If someone could do that for me, I am, but I'm really bad at my setup, so I don't really. I guess I could go over to my monitor. My keyboard's way across the room, and I'm watching chat on the TV that I'm using as a monitor. So, yeah, I'm not very good at this. I'm getting better. And if y'all have not heard our music, America Inc. America INC. America Inc. You can find it on Spotify, Bandcamp, YouTube, anywhere. Anywhere there's music, we're there. And yes, Pilled too. We have links. I don't think we just have links shared on our page. We don't have anything directly uploaded. But yeah, we have all of our videos on linked to Pilled too. So yeah, Pilled. If y'all need if y'all enjoy metal and freedom, then you should listen to us and see if you like what we do. We're all very willing to work with people. If you need our help with anything, we're willing to help. All right, general dusting. Oh wow, this is shiny now. It doesn't come across on my camera quite well, but that was nice. All right, time to break out the new wipes. That's always exciting for new guitars and bathroom visits. All right, well, let me not get ahead of myself here. Let's go make sure everything is put together right. Start checking screws. Well, you're hitting a 451. We know who we are and where to help too. Awesome. That's awesome. Well, thank you. That's rather humbling, and it's neat to me that you know. Thank you. So I do a general check by testings. Well, yes, Vet and more. Whatever you're testing, I see it. But generally, I'll go through and just tighten all the screws. Yeah, there you go. There's some BDE. I figured out how to upload stickers and stuff as well on Pilled. That's pretty cool. I don't have that many, but I know how to do it at least. So that's something. Okay, don't need to do those because that's actually going to mess with the intonation. Oh, good to go. And I'm not like cranking down on these. I'm just barely hand tight, if even hand tight. Basically just making sure that they're tightened to the point of not being loose. Gonna have to upgrade to some locking some strap locks rather. And if I were to upgrade anything on the guitar itself, it'll be to take the generic tuning pegs off and put on locking tuning pegs. PRS has them. They're on the custom 24s and they are great. Yeah, it may sound funny, but I prayed a lot about this guitar. I knew it was the one. Got to play it. But I didn't really have the money. So I was like, alright. Obviously, you're pushing me to Music Lord, because I do a lot of music now. After all these years of being a musician, I'm finally doing something with it. It's like, but if it's right for me to have this guitar, then I'll take it. But if it's not right, I'll just wait. And it's been about a year since I've been, looking at it. And then I go on break one day at work, walk into a local pawn shop, and there it is hanging there. It's still just wild. It was just wild. I don't know if I'm going to have to file these down or not. I forgot to go buy a Dremel tool today. So I didn't borrow it from my stepdad lets me borrow his, but it's like, it's ridiculously old. Hey, what's up? Love you too. I have Discord on if you ever want to get on.
I was thinking of going.
Well, if you do, I'll see it. So I have Discord linked in Odyssey. I don't know how to use Jitsi, so.
Oh, you okay?
What?
How are you gonna see me in the back?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna.
Weirdo. I mean, married to you, so whatever.
I can see you in the bath. I'd prefer if they didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be good for views, but
No.
I'd still prefer no.
Good luck.
Good. Yeah. Thank you. This is my wife. Let's see. Oh wait. Do you want to check? These. Screws on the tuning pegs can greatly affect how tightly they turn or how much resistance they have. Yep, that needed it. Pilled promos. I'm gonna have to save your profile if I don't already have it, or already have it saved. Because yeah, I'll hit you up for a few things. I don't know that I'm necessarily bad with tech. I mean, I am. It's more that I'm just out of touch and haven't gotten into it enough. All right, everything's good on that front. Looks like it would be basic cleaning time now. Guitar cleaner. I have the PRS guitar cleaner, because why not? Shake well, spray onto a guitar, and wipe clean with soft cloth. Apply generously. Spray a distance of 6 to 8 inches, but do not spray directly on metal or pickups. And use the guitar polish after for a lustrous shine. I have Fender guitar polish. I don't know if that'll matter. Ooh, another can. Thank you. Thank you, Maven. $200 pills for a can. That's neat. All right, so I should probably cover as I spray. Okay, I already dusted, so I'm just gonna spray off into nothing. Okay. Good enough. I'm sure I could be more generous than that, but I don't want to mess anything up. Yeah, I probably could have music on and stuff in the background, but, you know, again, not forward thinking. Build promos account if I need anything. Awesome, will do. That is awesome. This is not that dirty. Just felt oily. I inherited whoever owned it before sweat. That seemed to have been the worst of it. So I'll do cleaner, then there's a fretboard conditioner. Oh, I need to get some water. I'm gonna have to step out of the room for a minute for that. I'll use a toothbrush and scrub the fretboard just a little bit. Maybe I'll scrub it dry. That. Okay. Yeah, the fretboard, who knows what kind of gunk is on that. Because you don't know how people care for their guitars before you pick it up. All I know is there's chips on it and scratches, and it was really dusty. So I'm imagining it wasn't kept clean or in its bag. Hey, what's up, Zero Die Loser? Good to see you. Just cleaning my brand new guitar. Brand new used guitar, but still. My dream guitar, regardless. Okay. Probably have this on like a better padded thing, but this, whatever. It's getting clean. Yeah, this definitely has ye old belt buckle scratches on it. Yeah, let's do this first. So no loading on Odyssey, huh? Dang. Well, you know where it is running right, apparently? Pilled. So if you hear this, go to Pilled. Follow us there. It's running fine. I need to get rid of Streamlabs. I don't like it. But it's the only way I know how to multi-stream. I've heard of Restream, but don't know how to use it. But if there's a way for me to do that, not have to stream to Twitch, I would rather just stream to like Odyssey, Rumble, and Pilled. Maybe YouTube until they ban me. Now the neck was real greasy. Greasy like they ate a lot of fried chicken and then played guitar. Oh, that's fantastic. Wish you could feel this. I'm looking at the wrong camera. Wish you could feel this. Ah, that's so much better. It was. Not only does that feel good, but it tells me how freaking nasty it was. Ooh. Let's do that one more time. Video Demon Slayer says, I'm in. Now I need to find my thread lock so this doesn't come loose again. What are you talking about? I don't get it. I'm kind of retarded. Oh, I should probably clean that. Clean it all. Clean it all. Oh, man. Boy, the material they use on the back of this neck, it just, your hand just flies across that neck. It's amazing. All right, let's see. Now I need to do the headstock up top. I'm just going to spray the cloth. Oh, there's a screw I forgot. Oh, your jack was loose. Your lug where you plug in the guitar. Okay, yeah, that's right. You have an acoustic with the electric jack. Yeah, that guitar that I'm going to be working on for my church, it's the same way. The bottom strap lock or bottom strap connection, I don't know what you would call it anyway. You plug it in there. This is bothering me. Truss rod cover is loose. Yeah. No, it's just loose. You know, that bridge is just plastic, or yeah, it's just plastic, so I'm going to use this on it. You know what? I bet you I could not use water. Just use the conditioner. Scrub with the conditioner. I'm gonna do that. So you pour a small amount of conditioner on a cloth, apply to fretboard, wipe away any excess conditioner to leave your fretboard beautiful and protected. Brush use, clean fretboard before use. Yeah, I should do that. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a cup of water for this and paper towel for this. I'll be right back. I thought better of paper towel. Got a rag. Because I want this wet enough to clean, but don't really want it wet enough to soak too much water in here. Probably should use the soft cloth for that. Not as dirty as I thought. Yeah, it's not as bad as it looked. Probably just nervous. Oh, I was talking about that song Eternity that Gary and I are working on. I might be able to preview it on here, our demo track at least. No final vocals, no solo. There will be one. I mean, the vocals are on there. It's just scratch track vocals right now for me. Gary put his final vocals on it already. If I can figure out a way to preview it, I may do that later, so stick around. But I'm gonna re-record it with this guitar if I can get that buzz going. All right. I need to. Doesn't say shake or anything on this one. Still gonna do a little bit. All right, fretboard conditioner. Here we go. Go ahead and close that because I know otherwise I would spill it. Shiny. Boy, a little bit really does go a long way. Wow. Table squeaks. So these, unlike other PRSs, I think every other PRS comes with PRS pickups. But this actually comes with the Mark Holcomb custom Seymour Duncan pickups, Alpha and Omega. Boy, they sound good. They've got a 3-way switch and a coil split. Yeah, it sounds great. All right, that's just not very dirty. Which, I mean, yay. But still, getting all of the previous owners' DNA off of the guitar is good for it anyway. Yeah, there's not even really any crud stuck in here. I think maybe this guy strung it. Maybe didn't string it right, got the wrong gauge string or something, and just did not play it much. But like left it out. all going much quicker than I expected. It was a good thing. All right. Guess we're going to start stringing. Because I don't really want to polish it. I'll polish it again if this works. Or I'll polish it the next time I clean it if this works. Some of this just plain old, non-touched. These feel really high. Oh well, that's what I'll figure out here in a second. I'll be right back. She tighter now. Oh. Good thing I know the context. Yeah, I don't know what. I went and hit reset stream on Odyssey. I've never done that. So I don't know if it worked. I guess it did. Here comes the most irritating part for me, and the part I'm the worst at. Stringing. Make sure these don't pop out at me. Alright, what kind of strings are these? I can't remember. I bought them a long time ago. Dunlop. 64 on the biggest one. Hey, what's up, American Dream? Oh, is that color coding on here? I just ripped up the color coding. Oh, there we go. B string is gold. Woo. All right, I am looking for gold. These both look gold. No, one of them is obviously small. There we go. Gold. I want to see gold. Here's what I want to check. The gauge of the old B string compared to the new one. I don't know if that's it. Not much different. I think that was it. Let's see what happens. String through body. Love that. I'm just going to go ahead and throw all the strings through. Should I? Should I go ahead and throw all the strings through, or just do this one at a time? Oh, you know what I should have done? Oh, Sort of Michael gifted a cookie on Pilled. I appreciate that. Love cookies. Oh, it's a nice picture. Let's see. I can't remember how to do Luthier's knot. I may have to go look that up here in a second. Luthier's knot. Otherwise I'm gonna be bad at this. On the fly!
Howdy folks, Jake here with the Banjo Bin General Store, and today I'm going to show you one of the most ancient and valuable string changing tips. Simple. Let's assume we already know. Here's where things get tricky. So most of the here's where things get tricky. So most of the time when you're changing a string, folks with little experience, they'll just run it in there and just tighten it. And that can kind of work sometimes if the string binds, but what's going to happen most of the time, you'll have slippage, it won't stay in tune well, etc. So what this technique will do is make sure that the string holds real tight to the post. So what I do when I'm changing the strings, I'll line up this tuner post hole so it's in line with the string. And then we'll just run the loose end of the string through the post like so. And here's where you have to start paying attention. So you pull it tight and pull the slack out and mark about, say, 1.5 inches or so, a couple inches maybe with your left hand above the tuner post. And this is true for all 6 strings. We do the same thing. Then we'll pull it back to about there. That'll give us about the amount of slack we need, okay? So here's the knot part. Here's the trick. Here's where you have to pay really close attention. We're going to take the loose end of the string here like so. It's going to wrap around to the inside of the headstock. So you noticed these tuners are on this side and we want the loose end of the string to go to the inside of the headstock. If we were on this side, it would be the opposite. We'd bring the loose string in this way. So we're going to wrap it to the inside of the headstock, reach underneath the actual part of the string that we won't clip off, the useful part that we'll tune up. And we're going to pull it underneath that. So you see we're creating a kind of a D loop there, where the loose end is coming underneath the actual part of the string that we'll use. So at this point, what you do is just give it a snug pull so it's tight. And it runs right up under the string, and then what we're going to do is take the part we have in the loose end we have in this hand, we're going to kink it over the top like so. Just like that. So that's all there is to the knot part. Now what we'll do is take your winder, or you can do it by hand if you'd rather, if you don't have a winder. Winder's faster.
Hey, thanks, Zero Die Loser.
And we're going to turn the post
$5.
that
Send in
the
some love.
string will go to the inside. Also, everything is to the inside, no matter which side you're on. So this part of the string here will go to the inside, and it's going to come down the post. So you kind of have to manipulate it there. And then you see it goes under that first wind, that first wrap, and then you just go ahead and tighten it up like so. And then we have a beautiful luthier's knot. And that's all there is to it. Cut off the excess, and you will never have to change strings again until the next time.
I think I screwed it up.
Hope that helps.
Holy crap, I'm not even running the right tuning peg. What the heck am I doing? So smart. I was gonna watch me do that, huh? Trying to put the B string way up here on the wrong one. Like I said, I usually have my wife string things because she's better at it than me. Okay, let's try this again on the right tuning peg. If Gary was watching right now, he would cringe. The good news is I have a bunch of extra slack, so yay. What did that guy say? He said about an inch of it. I gotta rewatch it already. I've already forgotten what he said. I'll tell Gary I'm live right now. Or both guys, so Brian and Gary. There we go. Maybe some of the other bandmates will jump in the chats.
So it's get tricky. So most of the time when you're changing a string, folks with little experience, they'll just run it in there and just tighten it.
That's the focus.
And that can kind of work sometimes if the string binds, but what's going to happen most of the time,
I've only been playing for 27 years and I still don't know how to do this right.
Etc. So what this technique will do is make sure that the string holds real tight to the post. So what I do when I'm changing the strings, I'll line up this tuner post hole so it's in line with the string. And then we'll just run the loose end of the string through the post like so. And here's where you have to start paying attention. So you pull it tight and pull the slack out and mark about, say, 1.5 inches or so, a couple inches maybe with your left hand above the tuner post. And this is true for all 6 strings. We do the same thing. Then we'll pull it back to about there. That'll give us about the amount of slack we need, okay? So here's the knot part. Here's the trick. Here's where you have to pay really close attention. We're going to take the loose end of the string here like so. It's going to wrap around to the inside of the headstock. So you noticed these tuners are on this side and we want the loose end of the string to go to the inside of the headstock. If we were on this side, it would be the opposite. We'd bring the loose string in this way. So we're going to wrap it to the inside of the headstock, reach underneath the actual part of the string that we won't clip off, the useful part that we'll tune up. And we're going to pull it underneath that. So you see we're creating a kind of a D loop there where the loose end is coming underneath the actual part of the string that we'll use. So at this point, what you do is just give it a snug pull so it's tight, and it runs right up under the string. And then what we're going to do is take the part we have in the loose end we have in this hand, we're going to kink it over the top like so, just like that. So that's all there is to the knot part. Now what we'll do is take your winder, or you can do it by hand if you'd rather, if you don't have a winder. Winder's faster, put it on there. And we're going to turn
Hey,
the
what's
post
up, Conservative Chris?
so that the string...
Thank you for saying welcome. Hey,
to
whoa,
the inside.
717 gold
Also,
pills. Thank you
everything
very
is to
much.
the inside, no matter which side you're on. So this part of the string here will go to the inside, and it's going to come down the post. So you kind of have to manipulate it there. And then you see it goes under that first wind, that first wrap, and then you just go ahead and tighten it up like so. And then we have a beautiful luthier's knot. And that's all there is to it. Cut off the excess, and you will never have to change strings again until the next time. Hope that helps.
I feel like I'm doing it wrong.
And that, it won't stay in tune well. The string hold, tuner post hold inches maybe. So here's the knot part. Here's these tuners are loose string in this way. We're going to pull it underneath that. So you see we're creating where the loose end is coming. The part we have in the loose end we have in this hand, we're going to kink it over the top like so. Just like that. So that's all there is to the knot part. Now what we'll do is take your winder, or you can do it by hand if you'd rather, if you don't have a winder. Winder's faster, put it on there. And we're going to turn the post so that the string will go to the inside also. Everything is to the inside, no matter which side you're on. So this part of the string here will go to the inside, and it's going to come down the post. So you kind of have to manipulate it there. And then you see it goes under that first wind, that first wrap, and then you just go ahead and tighten it up like so. And then we have a beautiful luthier's knot. And
I think I did it.
Cut
I think I
off
got
the
it.
excess, and you will never have to change strings.
There we go. Halfway across the room from that screen, but I got it posted anyway. You're welcome. Alright, let's try that again. Now for silver white. That's the next color coded one. For the E string. Silver white, and then black, and then gold again. Okay. So make sure I put the string in the right place first off. And then when I do it again, make sure I put the string in the right place. So I'm going to line up the peg like that guy was saying. pull it through tight. And then go about an inch or two up. Back off to there. Turn it tight. And then the rabbit goes under the hole and through the woods. To grandmother's house we go. Yeah. And pull it tight. And just bend it over. I'm bending it over like to the point where it sticks, not just like sitting it over. I'm being forceful with it. This is only the second time I've ever attempted a luthier's knot. Oh, dang it. Did it on the Agile too, but I did not do it correctly. This one felt right. That one didn't go as well, but it didn't go terribly. So metal. That's gent, actually. I'm already genting. Gent. All right, now black. Black, all right. Third string, D. Yeah, all of our songs are on 7-string. Well, a couple of them can be on 6-string. But we generally are on 7 strings, standard tuning. So it'd just be B, E, A, D, G, B, E. The only time we, and by we I mean me, the only time I've ever varied from that the only time I varied for that is I did a song submission for Flip City Magazine. And they had a contest with their writers. They wrote a bunch of spoof Christmas songs. And this was at the time when everybody was upset about DeSantis and the immigrants going to not Mar-a-Lago, Martha's Vineyard. So the original Christmas song was God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen, but they rewrote it as Get Rid of Many Immigrants. Well, and I did that in drop A, so it was same concept as drop D, it's just dropping the B string down to A. That's the only time it's varied on tuning. If you go to flipcitymag.com and use promo code AIM, you get a discount as well. AIM. All right, so pull it tight. Go an inch or two up. Yeah, that Get Rid of Mini Immigrant song is on Flip City's Odyssey page. Pretty sure. We won the battle of the bands that they had for that on their like special live stream on that. So it's an award-winning song, is what I'm saying. All right, about up there, and then slack it. And then turn it. All right. Then go under with the D. I have to say this or I'm not going to do it right. Pull it tight. Then notch it over. You want your notches to be good. Buenos notches. Yeah, this is coming out pretty ugly. But you know what? Hopefully they stay fine. All right, 3 strings down for now. All right, so that was gold. Wait, that was black. Now we're on to gold. All right. Get the tuning peg to face string so I can stab directly in. Which way goes? Okay. Making sure which way goes inside when I turn the string, because I'm still bad at that. wait, I need to go inside. Always inside towards the headstock, right? So I need to change directions here. A metal band, not a pop band. It's not one direction. I'm so bad at this. Oh, god dang it, I did it again. I went on the wrong dang tuning peg again. Oh, why am I so bad at stringing guitars? Hopefully the string's recoverable. We'll find out. Oh boy. That string's probably not going to last, but we will find out. All right, next one. Silver white. Would be this one. Now I can go the other side. Yeah. String just went flying off. You know what? I saw where it landed this time. I can stay there the second time. I know this is exciting. Appreciate y'all tagging along and watching me screw up stringing a guitar. These things make me so nervous. Ugh. There we go. Now I got a rhythm going. Oh goodness. All right, next one is Black, which is the one I dropped. Straight through. Pull it tight. 2 inches up. Pull it back. Oh, no, I went the wrong way. Oh, one more to go. Then I can start the long, arduous process of tuning. I'll take a break after I get this string on and show whoever's here one of our new songs that's unreleased. If it comes across on desktop, I'll find that out. Back here. Deal, nice. Let's see. There's the inside. D loop. Tight under. Snatch over. Oh, we're getting there. Spin to the end. Oh, thank goodness for these spinny things. Well, the strings are on. There's already less rattle just from restringing this. All right. See, now somebody's in Discord. I actually had to put my headset on. I'm gonna do some dizzying camera movements. Hold on. Well, that's not what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be right back because I'm going to switch the camera around a little bit, but I'm gonna put on the promo video so it's not all dizzying and crazy, and then I'll come back whenever I've got it set up right, just so I can work over here and put on that new song. This is America Inc. We are using music to do our part in the culture war. Our songs are available on all streaming platforms, including Spotify. Our videos are on all major video platforms, including YouTube and Odyssey. What was once shining bright. For supporting us on Patreon or Subscribestar, we will provide early downloads and guitar tabs. It is always darkest before the dawn, but we hope our music can be the anthems to usher in the light. Search America Inc. music anywhere. This. Okay, that didn't take near as long as I thought. Mike's way across the room, so bear with me. All right. I'm gonna need some 5x5, and I'm gonna put on a song that you already know to test the audio. If you can hear it, let me know. Let me know it's too loud and all that jazz. Okay, good, I can hear it. I'll go to the new song. Look at that camera. All right, so again, this song is called Eternity. This is a demo version. A lot of the final recording stuff is on here, but we don't have final vocals on all of my part, and it has the guitars aren't quite ready for on my part as well. But it's good enough to know what the song is gonna basically sound like, and I'll turn it up a little bit for you as well. Yeah, this is gonna be coming out. I don't know when it's gonna come out. It's not gonna take us long to finish recording it, and we're deciding if we're gonna release everything as a CD or one song at a time. We might do this one by itself. But anyway, enough talking about it. Let's hear it. Well, there you go. That's a scratch track of one of our newer songs, our most overtly Christian one. So so far, I think of the release songs we have, Fog of War is the most overtly in your face Christian one, but this one's just all out in your face with it lyrically. No mixing or anything has been done on that. There's a bunch of dirty stuff going on, but it's man, I'm really excited about that one. Well, I am getting extremely tired. I've got more to set up on this because I need to tune it up and then check the intonation and string height and all that stuff. See if I want it all where it is. But I'm too tired to keep doing that. I appreciate y'all stopping by and appreciate Zero Die Loser and for doing the super chatting and all the pills and cookies and all that were done on here. I just thank y'all. It's humbling. It's honestly humbling. I'm not exactly the most entertaining guy, just sitting here stringing a guitar terribly, but either way, I really enjoy doing this, talking with y'all. Made it a lot more fun. Normally, I'm stressed out and sad and angry by now at this point of setting up a guitar. This is way better. So, insert clever sign out here. I'll see y'all later. Good night.